Hey guys, it's Jake Coker with Secure Financial Management. I just want to bring you a quick economic update like we do every now and then. And really what I want to do here is share a lot of the questions that we're getting from clients now and what our responses are to those questions, because we figure if we've got those questions coming in from a handful of our clients, probably that same topic or that same question is on a lot of y'all's minds as well. So we want to share basically what we've been educating clients on, right, with these topics. And these are the two topics, right? One is, how much longer can the stock market run last, right? I'll come back and deal with that in a second. The second one is kind of where's the Fed's mind at, right? Kind of with interest rates, are they going to cause a recession? Kind of what should we be looking at with that? I'll come and talk about that second. First, I want to start off with that topic of how much longer can this stock market run last for? Boy, it's been nice, hasn't it? All right, since about October, November, hasn't been straight up, but it's been definitely a good run, okay? And there's plenty of good things out there to look at. And one of them I'll highlight is unemployment is pretty much as low as it's ever been, all right? Why is that good for the markets and for the economy? Well, if you got a job, if everyone that wants to have a job does, and they've got money to spend, that's definitely good for the economy. Now, let's talk about that in relation to the stock market. Should you probably at some time here expect a 5, 7, 8% pullback in the markets? I would, right? It's kind of normal. It's actually would be more unusual if that didn't happen. Historically, that 5, 7% pullback happens 3 or 4 times a year. And there might be even a 15% in there every now and then once a year. But it is unusual for the market to keep going just up almost nonstop. You should be expecting that 5, 7, 8% pullback. That doesn't mean it's the end of the world, okay? It doesn't mean that the wheels have come off everything and the party's over. It's a normal progression in a market cycle. I can't tell you the day it's going to happen. I'd be retired already if I knew that, right? But it should be something that is expected as part of the investment world. Okay, I want to plant that seed with you. Secondly, let's go a little bit further with that employment aspect that I discussed, okay? If you get down to the real granular details of what the Fed's job is, they've got 2 real big objectives. One is to maximize employment, meaning what we've got kind of right now, very low unemployment. The other thing is to keep prices stable. What do we mean with that? Inflation. Don't let inflation get out of control. Out of those 2 things, which one are they doing real well on right now? Which one have they had trouble with? They're doing a great job on the unemployment side, right? I mean, pretty much as low as it's been historically. Inflation, they're still kind of working on that. So if you're in the Fed's shoes and you've got to focus on one of those 2 topics, hey, I'm doing great on the unemployment side of things. Am I prepared to let the unemployment number go up a little bit and suffer so I can get my other number, the inflation number, under control? If I'm running the Fed, I'd probably have to look at that, right? And I think it's reasonable that you would think that they would as well. That's also something we look at if we're saying, hey, is there a possibility of a recession coming up? If there's not as many people working, not as many people can be out there spending money freely, could be the start of one, right? That's something that we look at very closely here when we're managing the accounts and making our investment decisions. So just want to give you some food for thought. Hey, if we get a pullback in the markets, it's probably going to happen. Doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Could the Fed be causing a recession at some point? They keep talking about this soft landing, that we're going to avoid all those problems. Maybe, I hope so. It would be unusual if that happened, okay? What will be one of the things they might let slide to get inflation under control? Could it be letting that unemployment number tick up a little bit? Possibly. I think it's very likely. Could that start to slow the economy down? Maybe as well. Some important things to look at. Guys, I hope this has helped out. As always, none of this should be considered an investment recommendation. If you have any questions, please give us a call at the office, 210-428-6250. We'd love to speak with you.